Real Conversations. This is episode. Oh, this is season 2, episode 6, and I got it right. Shout out to me.
It's about time.
Well, maybe because we discussed it before we got on air.
Right.
There you go.
I think I remember.
Oh, you air? Yeah. She was like, yeah. 5 when I was there. So welcome back to the different jungle. Isn't it different? Because we got plants here now. It's like it's a plant right there. It's a different ambiance, right? It's like this is different.
It's more intimate.
Why?
Because it is. It's smaller, cozy.
That brought up an interesting thing. Cozy.
What's interesting about that?
Because I was telling you about my homegirl today that I was on a train with, and yes, I do take the train. And she was saying that she can't get intimate with a Caucasian guy because, huh?
How?
Well, pretty much because of the feel, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she doesn't know she can't see herself laying in a bed with the opposite
Opposite what
sex. No, the opposite,
Right.
not the opposite sex, but she can't see herself with a Caucasian man because, like, skin complexion, like the whole vibe. Like,
No, that's weird.
no, but like,
Skin complexion?
Yeah.
But she don't date anybody light skin.
Right.
she don't date anybody that's not black.
Okay, so that's her preference. Like, that's all.
But what I told her is that, and we spoke about it too, and I don't know if you heard it, but the Nick Cannon interview he had with this Muslim brother, I don't know if you saw it, but like, I feel in some ways, yes, I do feel the same way Nick Cannon feels. Like, hey, we all should like get together. It's a world full of different race, right? But in a way, it's like, would I want to do that? Like, I have dated a white woman. I'm pretty sure, like, black women sometimes want to date a white guy, right? Or we just gotta like act like it
I
doesn't
don't
happen.
really see.
I don't.
The
I
only
mean,
thing
if I
that's
was
different is the culture.
Right. But I mean, if I was approached by a white man and I'm single, and we're having good conversation and everything's, I don't see no reason why I wouldn't date him.
So you're just okay, yeah. But I'm saying that's fine with you, right? Like you're okay with that.
I'm open to any race.
Yeah.
You're just open. I'm just saying, right? You open too, right?
Yeah, I'm open to whatever I'm interested in.
But now it comes to a point where you get to, like, I don't know. I'm like I said, I dated a white woman before, and
One.
I dated a couple, right?
So what was that like?
Interesting.
I mean, it has to be interesting. And
This was in
it had to be good because you dated more than one.
Yeah, it was in college.
So what's the difference between you dating
Yeah.
a white woman and a black woman?
Well, I don't think it's a difference. Hold on. I don't think it's a difference. I think that it's not a big significant difference. The difference is that one is one color, one the other color. That, one nipple is pink, one, right? So it's like, but I can say that I wouldn't experience. I don't want to experience it again because as you get older, you don't want to. You know what I'm saying? You just stick what you have, right? You stick what you have, which is black. So, but I just feel like Nick Cannon made a valid points about, this is all one world. We are gonna be one being together. She on her live.
Nick Cannon.
She's live.
I mean, listen. I guess the question is, are we open?
Are you open to dating outside your race?
Outside our race.
Yeah, and y'all both said yeah. Hell yeah, y'all said yeah.
I've dated outside of my race.
You dated before?
What?
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay. How was that? Because I heard this is what I heard today too. Because a lot of and this is what she told me. She said she understand like a black guy would tell her like, yeah, I dated a white woman, right? But she haven't heard that from a white guy saying, hey, yeah, I dated this white black
first of
woman.
all, I don't even know. I don't know. To be honest,
Like, how was your experience? How was your experience though?
To be honest, the only thing that was different was just the culture. To be honest, just like the foods, the things, like the activities, and that's the only thing that's really was the difference. And maybe like the swag. That's the only thing that was really different.
Swag. Swag.
Like I dated a white drummer that was in a band.
Pour me some stuff, Kevin, please, because this is a white drummer.
Yeah, he was in a band. I was in college.
What was the name of this
He was
band?
a white model.
Okay,
I dated. Yeah.
this is a lot of. It's just two.
It's really,
Just two.
No,
Or a couple. Oh wow. God damn.
I mean,
Well, she said a couple, right?
yeah.
Couple is sometimes a couple might just be two, but in this case, a couple is a handful. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, to me, like I said, it's really no different except. And but then that's with everyone. Everyone that you date probably has like a different.
Yeah, cultural difference. Yeah.
So I really
So
don't know.
you're telling me that, all right, guys, on my live, whoever just joined, the topic or question is, would you date outside of your race? So I think we all said yes, pretty much, and I haven't dated outside of my race, but I'm open to it. But would you marry?
Yeah,
What?
I would.
Because I know some people that will date outside of their race, but they will not marry
Outside
I
of
w-
my race.
See, I wouldn't.
I don't.
See, at this point, like I said, I wouldn't do it anymore.
Wait, how do you go live?
Okay. She's like,
I'm like, I never did that before. Let
Like-
me try to do that.
like that's a child's thing now. She's like, but I wouldn't date again outside my race, and I wouldn't be in a relationship, but I would probably just have sex.
Why? Is it because of the race? Because then that's just.
No, just because that's just how.
Probably because he probably heard something about white women.
Well, I had a white woman. I had white women, so I know how it is, though.
Right. So
I know how.
So it's only there good for your sexual craving then.
Yeah, white men's good for their sexual. I don't know how what white men.
Stuttering over there.
I'm trying to say what white men do different from black.
Well, what do white women do different from black women?
Say was.
What you say?
I mean, I just
No,
thought
I'm not lying.
everybody.
Oh, that's perfect. Thank you.
I thought everybody.
No, like you gotta understand. Like
I have to understand. Well, I don't understand because I haven't dated outside of my race.
it's
But
something.
I want to know what.
It's some things that I enjoyed. Like the to be honest, like she was a freak. She was she allowed me to do her in the train, the back of the club, the bathroom, the movies.
Oh, so you was on a, okay.
What I'm just saying, like she was
So-
her sexuality was just more than more than.
So you're saying she was that sexual because she was white?
And then prior to that, I had another one who was doing it, who would do the same, who not the same, but
Alright,
like
so let's
who was
just
more
say let's
outgoing
just say
sexually.
You dated.
Outgoing
let's say
sexually.
You were still dating,
Mm-hmm.
and you started dating a black girl,
Mhm.
and y'all really serious and everything, and she was gonna pretty much be just as freakish as the white girl you dated,
Mhm.
and do the same thing. I mean, would you like make her your main girl? Would you want your girl or your wife
Mhm.
to do the same things that the white girlfriend did?
So then why
Okay.
wouldn't
So
you
then,
marry
alright,
outside
that's
of
what
your
I'm
race?
right. So
But what I'm saying is that I wouldn't, because I know, like, in some families, like, it is a stigma, like it is, right or wrong, like to have somebody outside the race. In some black families, it's like, whoa, what are you doing, right? Am I right or wrong? It's happening.
Some.
In some, right? So in this, in cases, knowing how how family oriented my family is, they're gonna probably say, "What's going on with you?" Not to say that my cousin got two white women.
I mean, well, my brother.
Three. They all pregnant. They all had babies.
So I just feel like you date.
Shout out to him.
Date and marry whoever you want without your family interfering in your
But then it has to go on the opposite side too. Like if it's a white man and it's like, or a white woman, her family has to, feel the same, adjust to the same thing.
I mean, because some people, because Nick Cannon is getting a lot of wrath about that.
Yeah.
At least I've seen a couple people on my
but
my Instagram have a problem with that.
Because the whole purpose is that black women are very strong and opinionated, right? And being that they stand behind their man, they shouldn't be put down for a white woman. That's why he's getting that backlash. Because and like I said, some of his points made sense, man. Some didn't,
Right.
But
I agree that some of the things that he stated they were fine. I didn't see a problem with it.
I don't know. But Nick Cannon is a clown anyway. But I'm just saying, you dated a white man, so you know how sexual that was, and you know how intimate they can be in a.
But I don't
has
think
nothing to do
right.
with the race. It just happened to do with that individual.
And let's just say the sex wasn't that great for her with the white man, but other things in the relationship.
How you know it wasn't?
I said,
Did she say that?
I didn't say.
How was it? How was it?
But I'm just saying.
How was the sex?
Like any other sex,
We can't do that, because sex is not like any other sex. It's good sex, and then there's no bad sex,
right?
And then there's I. The I means that. Hold on. Let me. No, hold on. This is good sex. He calling you at 2 a.m. He's saying, "Hey, what's up?" And you like, "I'm coming over." And he just said, "What's up?"
Even had sex with to do that. So
because he said that doesn't mean
that's great. That's great sex. No, I'm saying that's great sex. When a dude can call you and text you and say, "Hey, what's up?" And you start, and you like, "Hey, I'm coming over there."
All right, I feel like if someone hits you up at 2 a.m., that does not mean that the sex was. I don't know.
No, what I'm saying is the response. The response. Any dude can text you at 2 a.m., but the response.
If you was having this one particular person that you dating and you have sex and the sex isn't that great and he hit you up at 2 a.m. and you like, I'm all right, I'm on my way. So obviously it's really good.
It's really good. But now this is this is bad sex. When he texts you 2 a.m, good morning, how you doing? You blocking him like, I'm not gonna respond to this dude. Is whack.
Well, no, because I mean, like, I feel.
How many dudes have you blocked though? Like from that situation.
I won't respond, and
yeah.
Eventually you just get the point. But then I have people who don't get the point, and I just still don't respond.
I just feel like it's good sex, it's great sex, good sex. And then it's like, nah, I ain't gonna let this nigga hit me and hit it again.
I just can't imagine there being bad sex.
So you never had a bad sexual experience?
I don't think so.
Google you. Google you. Googling you. No, I'm just saying like.
A few years back from my previous relationship.
Let's count the many times she said previous though.
What you mean?
Go. Start from now.
I'm not talking about him from now.
I'm saying previous.
I'm talking about before.
There you go. That's the second time you said previous.
No, but okay. And then from there to there, it's only been 4 relationships up until this past.
Wow.
I mean, but you had bad sex.
That's what I'm saying. Like somebody I was in a relationship with for damn near 3 years. The first time wasn't. I don't know. I think your first time should. You gotta make your first impression, but it wasn't good, and it almost made me not wanna
do it again.
Yeah, but because I really liked him,
you tried it again.
It's like, okay, we considered. We said we were actually gonna. Sort of be, a couple relationship. So I'm like, I guess I got to give it another shot. I can't just say I'm gonna dump him because it's not. So you give it another shot. It got a little better. And then by the
Interesting.
time the third go around, it was like, oh, okay, I could work with this.
We drinking straight today.
It's like,
No, I'm
all
just
right,
joking. He got juice.
I could work with this. But
I mean, I feel like if you've had sex before, you know what you want, and then it's like if you feel like it's going the wrong way, you kind of just take charge. So I don't know. I couldn't sit through something that's just not doing it.
Like, do you? As like
you're right about that.
I
but
never.
It wasn't really nothing to sit through.
I
It's
never.
like,
I must say, I never.
Sometimes they say the first, maybe.
The
Maybe he was nervous, and I was
See, I don't believe that. I believe that's a myth, because you can't get nervous, because if you
It's almost
only
like if you're hungry and there's food right there,
Yeah.
you're still gonna
you're still gonna
eat
eat.
like a grain of rice at a time. No, you're gonna be
You're
like,
gonna go
doing
in.
that.
Yeah.
So if you're horny, I feel like it's the same thing.
Exactly.
Well, you're right, but I'm just telling you from my last previous situation. Like the first time was great. Like I was like, oh, okay. Like it was great.
See, I don't like I said, it's a myth to having like to like your first time. It's like, oh, first time jitters. Oh, let me come first, and you come in.
But I believe in that though.
What?
That like you let them come and then you just do it again and then they won't come that quick. Because some guys get really really excited. Like I've been in a situation, but I was in college.
Shout out to him. Say his name.
No, I cannot.
You friends with him now?
So we were.
Are you friends with him now?
And we were dating. He was a rapper because I went to a performing arts college.
Oh, he's a rapper now.
And
Lil Wayne.
I was a theater major, so I used to play around and dance for him and stuff. And it just he just got excited and it just happened like right there.
And what did you do?
I was just like,
do you wipe it up or?
what did you?
Because it went somewhere. All right, so.
And was it great? Like,
Was what great?
No, she didn't have sex with him.
Oh.
He just came.
Oh, because when she said it happened, I'm thinking it's like, oh, it went
So-
down.
No, he just got excited and it just happened.
And then hold on.
I know that was the
Question, because now I'm questioning this guy, and I hope you played. I hope he listening, because all right. So
Nobody even knows I do this.
Right.
no, but what I'm saying, all right. So you danced for him. He came. What did you do after that? Like, how did you Did you feel more embarrassed for him?
No, I don't think I even felt embarrassed. I just thought that I probably did a good job.
At dancing.
Yeah, I was a dancer. Like I've been dancing since I was 4, so
Shit.
I don't know what it was.
Right, look,
But then
You see my happy feet? Yeah, you see my happy feet?
Well,
Man.
teach me something.
But I don't even think it was just more so of what I was doing. I think he was just really into me or something.
He had to be.
Were you naked though?
No.
Come on, you didn't have no
but
clothes on.
I was in his room. I wasn't naked, but I did have on something like, provocative.
Panties and bra type shit.
Yeah. And that was just like a teaser. Like that was my thing. Like I liked teasing. So, the fact that I did
It was. You don't do it no more because you retired from it.
I'm too old for this.
Retired from the teasing stuff. Listen, that's crazy.
And I had just started having sex when I was in college. So it was
You just started? How long ago was that?
Okay, we're not gonna reveal my age.
Shit.
We're just gonna keep
God damn. In college? Because in college, like, oh man.
No, but that's what everything happens in college.
I think everything started happening to me like in,
Well, you're a guy. You probably started having sex at like 12 or something.
yeah, junior high school. Junior high school. Shout out to all those ladies that that I hugged up on.
Oh my god.
He was like a little pervert when he was in school.
Yeah.
All those little boys were.
Yeah, they was. They was. Now they got like. Now they can't even. Now they coming too fast. But no, I feel like that's the issue though. Like, well, and I know like a lot of guys do get excited. But I feel like I will be more embarrassed if I was the guy,
Right.
because like now imagine the performance though. Like you just danced for this dude, right? So if he penetrated, imagine the tip and that's it,
This is too much.
right? Am I right or wrong? But no, just imagine that because at the end of the day, like this is real conversations, right? So
No, right.
the
I
the
mean,
the the tip,
Well, you know, we
and
don't
then
know what it feels like for the tip to go in. So I
see
wouldn't be able to.
well,
you
we know what it feels like on our end.
Yeah, but I don't know what it feels like for that
Right,
guy
for
to just
him.
be
So-
entering inside.
for enter. I can tell you from entering inside all the time. It feels amazing. It feels like you're about to go in.
Like, yeah,
But that is
what-
Right.
That's right. So,
But
like,
no. So like you're
so what
going
feeling is
in.
that?
It's a warmth.
But I'm
Guys
like,
always say
that's
that.
Feeling?
It's
right.
warm.
It's a warm feeling. A warmth.
Does it always
We're
feel like
warm-blooded.
that every time or with anyone?
I think with any female who's normally always wet, it
So
should
if
feel
so
like
if the female
that.
isn't wet, it's not gonna feel warm.
It's not gonna feel as warm. It's gonna your body has a natural temperature, right? We all know I have
One.
right everyone's body. So when you penetrate inside a woman, it's a warmer feeling than just like a body temperature feeling. It's a warmer feeling. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's warmer. It's a little warmer.
No.
If your body is like a certain degrees, then it's a little warmer when you start going in.
I feel like everybody's body is warm, and I don't be getting when guys feel like, "Oh, her shit was whack." Like, what was whack?
Well, her perform. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm not the.
I'm not even talking about the performance.
Just a little
Right.
drop
She's
maybe.
right. I hear that when guys say that it's just like it's whack. Like
Yeah.
what is so whack about
The whack
it
is
on
is
inside? Like if you're going
No.
what's whack?
no.
What's
What's whack?
good?
What's whack is only thing I can say. What's whack is the performance, right? If I'm asking her to ride me and she's like she's doing something weird, like but yeah, but some white girls,
Like,
huh?
some, right?
Some, not all,
was over here preaching.
some.
But the crazy thing is, I've heard guys say like she can perform her ass off.
Okay.
But if they feel like the pussy or vagina itself is whack, then that's what they say. It's whack.
That's what I hear.
So I'm
I hear
confused.
guys
Like,
say
that's
like
why I'm
her shit is
asking.
whack, but I never heard them say like,
Right.
"Oh, she didn't know how to ride," or she didn't.
Right.
Well, I never had whack vagina.
Right. You was just over here being like combative towards me.
Right.
When
No,
I said I
no.
don't think sex could be bad.
No, because the women that I had sex with, I know like I know they was whack individuals. Like they were whack. They weren't whack.
But you're not even answering the question. We just want to know.
That's
what
how I
about
normally. That's how I
the
normally do. I
vagina
just don't
Don't
answer
answer
the
the question.
questions.
He's gonna beat all around the bush. ain't he?
Sometimes no, like I said. Sometimes I know from my friends they talk about the performance,
Right.
and performance means a lot
So
in
it
the
does-
sexual
it does.
thing, right? Like if you can't perform certain acts, reverse cowgirl, just different acts, that that's out there.
So-
But if you can't perform some of these things on a daily basis, then something is wrong. But it's up to the guy.
It's probably you because I have to be like
Hmm.
I gotta be sexually like
It has to be a
down
sexual
with
a
you
sexual
connected
control.
because
Yeah,
You're
that
crazy. Yes,
because
that's
to
very
somebody else-
true.
no, that's true.
to another dude I was with, I could possibly be the worst to him.
Mhm.
But because I'm into you now, somebody I got with that I like and I'm really, really like into, I'm probably the fucking bomb to him.
No, that's definitely
understand?
true. Because I
No,
know
no,
that
no.
I
I'm gonna give
don't
a
like
different
someone
performance.
anymore
Mhm.
when I don't even want to
Right.
have sex with them anymore. That's when I know I don't like you anymore.
give different
Mm.
performances.
Mhm.
So
And
what?
I learned that from dealing with, like, at the age of 18,
No.
when I was with,
How long ago
with
was
my
that?
kid's father. So, to me, sex was like, really wasn't that.
Yeah, like for me, I
Well,
have to have like
whatever.
some kind of like
It was-
emotional.
But I feel like
something.
because maybe we was young, I don't know.
I think females put too much emotion into certain things.
Well, to be honest, that's the best part of
That's
sex.
the best part. I feel like when
Mm.
you put all your emotions
I don't know.
into
Like,
like the best result.
Yeah, it becomes like emotions is like, yo, that's a feeling. Those are feelings.
She
So
just
it's like,
yelled me. Yo.
so if you can be into someone like physically and emotionally, like that's just a different kind of high. You could be physically into like just fuck anybody, but
Because
once you
I
got,
wasn't.
yeah, once you
And I
got that like
understand what you're saying because
emotional,
my kid's father, I wasn't in tune like that with him. Now, after about almost 7 years now, I'm not with him, and I get with my youngest daughter, her dad. Everything was completely different.
Previous.
And, shut the hell. Why would us with this previous? You want to know? You already know. There has only been four previous relationships, and then my last current situation. Like, stop saying.
No,
you want to make that a total of five. That's it. Like,
I have a question. How important sex is in a relationship?
it's important.
Like
I
from a
don't think
scale
it
from
needs
1 to
everything.
10, how important is sex in a relationship?
It
Because
has to be at least. You gotta give me at least an
that's
8.
a tricky question.
I love having sex, so
Yeah.
okay,
I can't.
we all like having sex. Yeah, pass me some.
I don't know. So you can't give me like mediocre, regular, like. Because for all that, I can take care of my own self. Like,
I'm saying like I'm only reason I'm asking because like for some women would say it's not a lot because it's based on feeling and emotion, right?
That is a lot. That's
No.
a big part of a relationship.
But some women will say just feeling and emotion, how I feel about this person. I love this person. Like we just said, oh, this person has a small. I think we talked about last time. This person has a small penis, so you just like.
right, you can
I
make
wasn't
it
here for
work
that.
if you care for them. You can make
But
it work.
but that's based on feeling and emotion.
To be honest, feeling an emotion, once you have that, it's almost hard for the sex to be bad. Because I feel like your emotions is so entwined in it that it's just like, I don't know. Because the same person you could be having great sex with, as soon as you stop liking them, the sex is like, whoa, this is different.
Right.
That's when I know I don't like someone anymore.
Right.
I don't know.
But
Really.
then you know you start caring for this person when you start liking the sex more and more.
For a man, I want to say from a scale from 1 to 10. I think I have one in my knapsack.
From 1 to 10.
From 1 to 10, I would say solid 8.
Oh, like how?
8.
A solid 8. I said.
Well, I said I need at least an 8.
You said, yeah, that man give me at least a 6, and
No,
I'll make
not.
I'll make it feel like an 8.
Absolutely not.
Inches or ratings?
No rating.
Oh, inches.
No.
How many inches? How many inches? All right, how many inches are you?
No, I got confused
level
because
of like,
you
no.
said because he said give me a 6 and I make it feel like an 8. So
Oh,
no, meaning like that level of
how? Like
good
how many inches?
how good it is. We're not gonna get into that.
Inches.
is there like a port for this for that song?
D'Angelo.
So I don't know. D'Angelo.
This is it? Or you being funny?
I'm being funny. I'm a comedian. I am a comedian on the low.
Dry ones though. No, but
Like
you can be really, really funny though.
no.
No,
Like I'm very dry.
Like you're really funny, but you're like really like you real subtle and just dry with it.
Yeah,
But it's
like
funny.
I have dry humor. And I okay.
And you stay you consistent. Nothing changes your face.
No. Everything stays the same. You know, that's why I rate myself a 8 on a sex meter.
You do.
On a sex meter.
So,
This life thing is
so
so
do you
weird.
go into that? Are you stuck on that whole? I need to perform at least an hour or at least 40 minutes or 30 minutes. Like, what is your?
I perform as long as the body is allowing me to.
But it's not. It's not.
Oh, that's good. That's
2 to
good.
5 minutes, though, right?
I like that.
Oh, so she fixing the lighting in here. God damn it, man. So nah, like
Got me a charger, fix some
lighting. Yeah,
like this.
he's trying to. Yeah, that's why. He's catering. I like that. Cause in the other studio, you would be like, all right, yo, you good. Go home.
Like no drinking.
Yeah, nah.
Like be dry.
But no, like I don't feel like having sex for like hours is like something that a woman
First of all, it's
desires.
annoying.
But
You said it's a job? Yeah.
Yeah, it
I don't
is.
think you're supposed to like. We're sensitive down there.
That's what I'm saying. Me, like I like to be courteous, right? Courteous, because I'm not gonna sit up there and say, okay, well, we're gonna do it for an hour, but we can, you know, we can play around and do some things for an hour. But we don't.
Lead into, right. I mean,
But we don't have to like necessarily like have like sex where I'm penetrating you for a whole hour.
I
No.
wouldn't even let nobody.
First of all, if he's doing that, he's on Viagra and he probably on steroids too, so he's gonna beat you. What?
That's Duce.
Oh, do say. Do say. I'm telling you, Henny sometimes, boy, I tell you, man. Boy.
No, but it gets.
I'm gonna question like, is there something wrong with me that you?
Oh, that you ain't come yet, right?
Like, what?
That's so
If after an hour and you don't come, something is wrong with you.
But you know what? I kind of I heard someone say that if a guy really really likes you, he's gonna try not to.
I know they try not to, but still.
But
whole
then
hour
again,
just
I
ain't
kind of feel
working.
like right. But then again, I kind of feel like if you really really do, you're kind of just it's just gonna kind of happen.
I think if you really really like me, you need to really 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 come.
No, hold on.
Because if you don't,
Because-
you're gonna really really lose. Me.
No,
'Cause I
no.
don't need nobody
You know
jumping
why?
on me
You
for a
gonna,
whole
cause you're gonna be like that rapper that she was with, and he was
I
then.
don't want 2 minutes. But
That's what I'm
you can
saying.
give me-
Like,
you give me anywhere from 15 to
Like,
30 minutes.
I'm-
I'm good.
I'm just being,
I promise you, 15 to 30 minutes. I'm good. Nothing less than 15.
I'm just being honest.
Unless
I'm not
you
gonna-
just came home
Don't get
from
me
work
wrong.
on, you know,
Sometimes I
we
be
got to do a
like-
little quickie before we, get the kids or something. I don't know. But
Don't get me wrong. Sometimes I'd be like, all right, don't like when it's actually going like, oh, this is kind of different.
You want me to?
But then it always happens.
I got a trick for you to tell him. Whack that little monkey that he got, right? Whack the monkey.
What you mean, whack the monkey?
Whack the monkey he got, and then in the next 10 minutes after, if he can get aroused again, then you try to penetrate. He
But
just
the
probably
thing
goes
with
through.
that is that, like she said,
I seen people. No, like I actually like was in a situation one time where like I was going off the Duce. You didn't take it. All right. When I was going off the Duce,
Sponsored by Duce?
no,
Oh.
but
You keep saying it.
but if we no, that's a damn shame. Clowns. We pay for this out of our own pocket. But if you're drinking and the more sex you do, the more sex you have, the more you're gonna keep going, and the more a woman will become sore, right down there. And to men, it's just as uncomfortable it is for you. It's also uncomfortable
How so?
because the sensation is not there, right?
Wait, if
Oh,
you guys
right,
are going
right.
for a long time, it's not.
And
there.
and then you're sore, right? And then you having that like
it's not even really sore, just like a numbness.
a numbness.
Well, I
But-
know. Well, so that's my.
But
question.
yeah, go ahead. Go.
Do you feel like is that
Go.
what you want to feel, or you
No.
want them to feel that? Because some
I don't-
men want
My
Some
thing-
men do,
want
make
them
it
to
feel like
feel
they
that
They doing
numb you,
no,
like,
but like
I
not
wanna feel
me.
I want you to be numb down there. I'm
Me
like, okay,
because
I
after
can work
because
with
once
that.
they get numb, the kisses on the neck, everything, the scratches on the back, all of that stops because she's like, yo, like, right, like.
Yeah, by that time she gets
But
like
what
that,
I'm
then
saying-
he comes.
But what I'm
Like,
saying is that like I don't want that. I don't want to take away from that. You understand what I'm saying? Like I want to like I don't want you to get so numb down there where you're like, oh no. You're not as affectionate. Because affection you lose affection. If you both of y'all got numb before, have you lost affection?
No.
No, it didn't lose. I didn't lose affection.
That's a damn lie.
Exactly. I think you're just trying to find an excuse to finish fast.
Right.
Yeah, because sometimes you want to be over.
Yeah,
Bye.
but no, I didn't lose affection.
What Jay
No.
says, 60 seconds of affection. Jay said that 10 years ago,
I don't
probably.
think he was talking about sex.
Nah, he said
I
that.
think he was just trying to say like he's not affectionate. Like you ain't gonna get that from me.
You ain't gonna get that from me.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you're gonna get like
Wait,
45
wait,
minutes.
Wait, I got somebody on my line.
Where is,
Why do women always want 2 or more rounds?
Because the first one be too quick.
Depending on how long it lasts the first time. I feel like you could do 2 rounds.
No.
Within the night, you can do 2 rounds.
You can do 3.
Okay.
You can do 3. Cause 3 is like the magic number. That a man.
3 in one night. I don't know.
No, 3 in a man's eyes. That's like, yo, like I'm going in
Give me one that
without
night,
the
and
numbness.
I feel like it's
and
about
wake up
y'all.
early that morning and do it again. I'm with that. Like,
Yeah.
that's
You know,
like the best to me. Like,
you know what I like, and no creep shit. It's like when you sleeping next to the person and you just like and you go down on them, like and it's like, you know, like 6 o'clock and you know they got to get ready to go to work, whatever.
that's what I'm talking about.
No.
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 No, I like that.
No.
That's like the best thing.
No.
If I'm gonna do that,
Then you know what?
then
Guess
do
what?
it early in the
Guess what?
morning, fine. But if I gotta be at work,
Something is wrong with you.
I love it. That is actually, I love it.
yeah, something's wrong with me. I love
Yes.
my sleep.
Because I'm
waking me up.
Because if I'm going to put this thunder tongue away for you to get some goddamn sleep, you want some cocaine, baby. Because man, listen, that's the best thing in the world.
That's what
I
guys
agree.
say. That's
No,
what guys
I
say.
agree though. I love it. Like
well.
to be able to be with that, you know, whoever you with and you have sex with, and y'all have sex that night, and then like you said, 5, 6 in the morning, you roll over and you bam, like right back.
You
in the
right
morning.
back.
I like
I feel
that,
like
but not when I have to work. I want to.
See?
I don't mind.
See,
I wanna-
You putting your job above sex. No. You not going to put your job above sex.
I want to go to sleep. If I have to be at work for 1 p.m.
Sex pays the
I
bills.
fine.
Really. Sometimes. Sex pays the
I
bills.
think all the time, right?
There you go. God damn it. See, so you can't put sex above. You can't put work over sex.
Yeah, until I get fired, right?
You'll be all right.
Don't
I got y'all. I got. Trust me.
After you hurry up, it's not. You gotta
You know what? It wakes you up, though.
But it'll be quicker before the one from the night before. 'Cause
It
the night
wake-
before,
it wakes-
You really went in. That one is like you. Ain't
But-
really
but-
going in too much.
But hold on. But sex.
Right, and it does wake you up.
But
You
sex-
go.
You
but-
shower, you gotta go.
But sex before work, boy, that woman, she up early. She cooking breakfast before she left.
I'm like,
right.
You want me to iron your pants?
I ain't like. That's what.
You go shower. I'll iron you.
But that's what I like though, because I'm sitting up there like, all right, like yeah, like I just went in.
Right, you treat me good.
I-
I treat you even better.
I went in for 16 minutes, right? I went in for 16 minutes. You know, this is the best 16 minutes of my life. Now she gonna iron, right? And she gonna make she don't even have to make me breakfast. She just make me a smoothie or something like that. I'm fine with that, right? And she is waiting for me right there, and she off to work.
Okay.
Imagine how her day is gonna feel. She gonna be like, you know what? I can't wait to get home. She gonna come home and tell me about her day. I'm not gonna really listen because
Why would you not listen?
what goes in one ear go out the other ear. You know how that go. But I'm in tune with the spirit though, because her body is just calling me again to say, you know what? Give me another 16 or 17 minutes. Shout out dog Kelly. Listen,
Well, I guess that's better than doing it in the shower.
you know, one thing about the W's, right? And me and my homegirl talking about this.
What's the W's?
White people.
Oh.
White people.
Talking bad about them.
No.
Just say it.
No. Well, we did say like when they come out the like it's for me my and I, like I told her earlier today, like my experience with Caucasian people is no Caucasian people it's a wet dog smell, right? So we leave it. So what I'm saying is that no, it happens in the shower too. Trust me. So hey, what's up? I hope it wasn't you.
What?
No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
No.
Every name you're gonna just but
No, that person is not.
yeah, not irrelevant. But look, listen to this though.
Yeah, we listen.
Listen to this though. So when we did it, it smelled. I was like, oh, this is a unusual smell. And I'm like, she just came out the shower. But when black women come out the shower, what they do? What do black women do when they come out the shower? Lotion and do what?
Put on your clothes?
Put their hair up. They get all dialed up. So it's hard to have sex with a woman who's like like with a black woman in the shower because she wants to like clean.
Oh my God! You know that's so funny. When I was in college, the same guy. Well, he was my boyfriend when I was in college, so this is why.
This is the
yeah.
guy.
Mhm.
Let's call him the
So-
guy. Can we do that? Can we just do that without knowing his name?
It's so funny, right? Because we ended up speaking again
Mhm.
after we graduated. But one of the things he did remember about me that he brought up, it was so funny because I feel like I'm giving away too much. Somebody's gonna know.
It's
what
okay.
it is. But
That'd be all right.
he remembered like the soap I used to use. I used to use the Dr. Bronner's.
Ah, that's good.
college.
So peppermint, right?
And no, I used to use the.
Oh, I heard the peppermint is
lavender.
not good for the.
Yeah,
But down here, it's a nice cooling sensation.
No.
Did you just make like a deep? Did you just make like a deep like? It was like what was her name? She canceled her show. Wendy Williams.
Did I?
Yeah, you just did like a Wendy Williams. Like, how you doing?
Oh, but no, I did not like that. But anyway, he remembered that, and one of the things he said was that like, well, when you're in the shower, you're actually working in there, and I'm like, yeah, like I'm cleaning. Like I had friends in college because they're not really like my friends. They were just friends.
Friends, college friends.
Yeah, that would experiment in the shower with like
Mhm.
shower heads and the
Yeah.
pressure and stuff, and I just couldn't get into
What college was that? Because I'm going to spring break. Just gonna mention it.
It's a performing arts college. I mean, it's just a whole bunch of freaks there. That's all they were.
Freaks come out at night, but in college during the day.
If you ever hear anybody studying theater, it's a whole bunch of freaks.
You know what? You know why, right? Because they gotta spread the their vagina arts.
I guess what you're trying to say, they have to like
Characterize, like they have to be in
they
character.
have to, like, be open-minded and experience things in order to be a great actor. And one of the biggest things, that when it comes to actors is sexuality. Okay. So, I suppose. Okay. You have a joke over here?
No. I said I would joke a lot, so I said a joke to him, and he got it. It wasn't about that. Yeah, I crack a lot of jokes. I crack a lot of jokes, people.
Would you? Of course, I know you would probably have a threesome.
Of course, I would.
Right.
Why?
But
Well,
would
hold.
you-
We'll get to you.
hold on,
We'll get to you.
I-
We'll get to you. We'll get to you.
Ask her
You'll
what
get to
you
you.
want to say.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Would you have a threesome with your wife,
Mhm.
or would you
He
have
said,
wanted to only do it if you were just dating somebody, you want to really, but not it being your wife?
I wouldn't do it with a wife at all
Why?
because a wife. I feel like wives are sacred, right? Wives are sacred ground. No touching the wife. No one touched the wife, but me.
So even
That's
if it's
why.
another woman.
No.
If it's another woman.
No, I still wouldn't. Doesn't what? Wildin'. What you said?
But would you do it?
Now, if it was a girlfriend, if she was a girlfriend and she was just strictly a girlfriend,
That's horrible.
But isn't
I
that
wouldn't.
the reason for a girlfriend to eventually become wife?
right.
And
All
would
right.
that
Let me-
automatically,
let me-
like, knock
let
her
me
down
just,
the
like-
pedestal
let
when
me-
she agrees to do something you
let me
want?
just like eliminate that part that I just said. A woman that I'm just dealing with, but not seriously. I wouldn't have a
But
threesome
even
with.
if you were serious with it, you wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it. No, because I feel like a wife is sacred. I feel like a wife is sacred ground. You cannot touch a wife. You cannot.
But
that-
it's not cheating. It's like
No, it's not.
just-
No, it's not. I agree with you. It's not cheating, but it's sacred ground.
So you would want to have a threesome with your husband?
Yeah, I mean, if I was married and he was down with you, I would do it.
Yeah.
What about, and why wouldn't you? And what would you?
I mean,
First
it's
of
a
all-
threesome. It's not like
But have you ever? All right, Teak she never did a threesome
no,
yet.
But I do. I do want to.
Yeah.
So I haven't done one.
What's taking you so
everybody
long?
knows- well, it's just not that. You just gonna go walk and pick somebody up randomly. Or
Yes,
'Cause-
you do. That's how people do it. They go to the club and they
I mean,
pick
some
somebody
people
up.
do that. I don't think I really want to do it like I don't
Yeah,
know.
too much shit out here.
I don't want to do it like that, but I don't want to make it where it's a whole project either. If it kind of makes a little bit of sense.
Yeah.
So, because at the end of the day, when it's done, it may just be something that we both want to do that one time and that's it. We may actually like it and we may want to keep that person around. So every now and again, we'll continue to have a threesome with
Yeah,
that
until you
person.
start doing it without you.
No, but then that's where certain things come into place. There should be no. I mean, I know you gotta have some type of level of trust, but as a woman, like I'm gonna contact. Like, there's no need for them to have each other's cell phone numbers or anything like that. So reach
Now
out,
I was
do anything. You need like this is. We started this as a threesome, a party pack. This is what we gonna keep it as. There's nobody going to. I'm not going to the
Not
side with
sold
her,
separately.
and he can't go to the top.
but I was told, and we got to get back to you too. But I was told that if I was to do a threesome, then it has to be out of state or out of the country.
I don't think it. Well, I don't think you really have to go out of state. I just don't think you should do.
Well,
it
out of the
like,
country.
that you really know like that.
A lot of people do out of the country because it makes it harder for them to link up.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I mean, that's fine too.
Guess
You
what?
Out of the country or whatever, out of the state, that's fine.
Google.
Google what?
I will Google, and where I found that woman at, I will go look for her.
We don't even have to do real names
If
or
you
anything. Like,
wanna
there's a
do
lot of
that,
things to it, right?
If you want to go through all of that, then you're just a cheater. In the first
Right,
place.
and that's too much. You don't
Oh.
have to do all of that to Google her to see where she's at.
Whatever.
Just do it. It's a threesome. It's not gonna kill you.
Somebody
you know.
said not close to home. Exactly.
Who said
that's
that?
Not close to home. Nobody
Treyway.
that you know or anything like that. You don't want anybody close to you or friend or anything like you.
Would you?
What?
Why wouldn't you do a threesome?
I do not get a
Oh.
threesome. I do not get being with a woman.
What about two men? Double penetration. That's what they say.
Some women like that.
Some women like double penetration.
Well, I haven't tried it,
Oh.
But I have a friend that she would do it. She said, but it has to be two men. I don't want
Huh?
I
Two-
would rather that.
Hold on.
I have a female friend.
Okay.
Who wants to have a threesome, but
Okay.
she wants two men.
Two men, and they're gonna double penetrate, and they're gonna go home.
They're gonna do,
That doesn't mean she wants to double penetrate.
So hold on.
I'd just rather two men.
So what she want? One in the mouth, one in the butt.
However she want to do her threesome, that is completely on her.
Long as we-
No, that's not how I want mine.
I was watching something. It was like, yo, listen. It said I was watching something. It's funny. It's because as long as our two things don't
Somebody
meet.
said that's a train.
No. Shout out to East New York because we used to run a lot of trains out there. That's what I was.
Okay.
But like, if it's
You know this person's from East New York.
because listen, we know about running trains. Ask them.
You from East New York, Lola Macintosh?
Listen, because that's a train in East New York. That's a train. That's how we run trains. That's how we used to run trains out there. I'm saying used to, like past tense.
Somebody
Used
said
to.
East New York.
Shout out to East New York. See, there you go. Listen, people know how East New York get down. Yeah, we ran a couple trains out there on Van Sicklin and Millers and all that stuff like that. But
So let's just say
So a threesome it means two women and a guy.
it can be whatever you want it to be.
Because if
hold
I
on,
mean
two guys and a girl is a train. That's in my eyes. Two guys and a girl is a train.
You want all three girls to do it. It's
He said
whatever.
that's a three train.
Yeah. There you go, my nigga. Yo,
The three train.
yo, the three train and New
I mean,
Locks.
they come from Brownsville
They
or East
no,
New
they
York.
from straight East New York. There you go. Yo, follow us.
I'm not doing it.
I like that guy. You should follow that guy.
That's my brother.
Oh, there you go.
So how about if, let's just say, your wife told you
Mm-hmm.
that was
She wanna
something
have
she
a
wanted. No,
threesome.
let's just say she did it already before in her a previous relationship.
Previous, like you said, previous.
Right, but I'm
Pre-
just saying it was something that she never
previous.
told you or disclosed to you in the beginning, like when y'all first started dating and everything. But now that y'all got married,
Mm-hmm.
it comes out like I had a threesome before.
And she
How
tells me,
would you feel?
I wouldn't feel no way because at the end of the day, like I'm a man and I feel like the past is the past. See,
That's for sure.
see, real men will say the past is the past, but then also she also has to understand with me, the past
Needs to stay the past.
is the past,
Right.
and the future is the future.
Right,
There
but
you go.
some men will say the past is the past, but then they tend to bring the past up and
Oh,
like,
boy.
digging back in and
And this is from
like, I got
previous.
somebody that said she's cut off. That's freaking foul. Why would you cut her off? Like she ain't cheating on you. She ain't doing nothing wrong with you.
Yo, y'all lives is
But
lit
the
right
thing
now.
If she wanted to have a threesome with you, you'll be all down. You'll be down for it. That's
He probably wouldn't even be down for
He's
it.
like, pack your bag.
Pack your
No,
bag.
no, no, no. You know what?
I'll pour some in here.
No,
Oh.
that can't be facts, Kevin. That's
If you had a
horrible.
threesome and you didn't tell me, you now telling me?
Because it was none of your
First-
business. It was in the
exactly.
past. It was
That is
so
my
many
business.
years ago. How? It was so many years ago. Did you
I
tell
That's
me
not
when you
my
cheated?
business. She
But did
shouldn't
you
have
tell
told
me
me in
when-
the first place.
Did you tell? But if it was a conversation that came up though, and you probably asked that question, or she probably wants to have a threesome with you, and so I just feel like
I don't.
problem.
Like I said, the past is the past.
Tell when y'all cheat.
I'm just gonna be honest. Like the past is the past, and I wouldn't like bring up old shit. Like why would you bury it? Why would you unbury the dead? Right? But
But
when
not
I'm
that she's unburying the dead. I don't. Especially if she doesn't feel
No, what
ashamed
I'm-
about it. Anything.
Right.
what I'm-
That's
what
I
I'm-
just said. It was nothing that she just said. Oh, by the way, I had a three. Like
Just
No.
something that made her
came-
who
right,
she is
but it-
today.
right.
what I'm saying with the guys, like why would I unbury that? Like that was your past. Like I'm gonna leave it where it's at. Like
You know what
I'm
I
happy
feel
you
about
told me.
guys? I feel like they have this perception of their wives or their girlfriends as like saints, and I feel like once you destroy that perception, they kind of find it hard to look at you the same way, and then they're like, "Oh my God, I can't trust you."
You know,
Like,
But to me,
No,
that's
like,
bullshit.
I'm not-
I just feel like that has something to do with them and their own.
but you know what?
fucking
Oh
ego
damn.
And insecurity.
Okay.
It is exactly. I'm just saying it is what it is.
Because as
That
soon as
makes
they
no
find
First of
out-
all, why your hat shining?
Shut up.
'cause-
She got a
because
shiny
as
hat.
soon as they find out that you had sex with somebody that they know or something, it's like the world's coming to an
Right,
end.
but they didn't screw like
Mad at your
10
friends.
different chicks that you was real close to. I'm confused.
Well,
But one person that you didn't even know that they even knew each other.
Right, and then you're like,
Oh,
"Oh,
boy.
word."
The worst person.
it seems like you guys are bringing personal.
Well,
Bringing personal. That's not personal for me because I never had a threesome and then brought it into this relationship.
But-
and I never screwed anybody that I knew another friend of, so it doesn't matter.
I just feel
I'm
like
just speaking off of.
I just feel like sex. I feel like I said in the beginning, like wives are very sacred. Now, if she reveals something from her past, then I have to accept it, right? Because I feel like she's sacred anyway. As of now, she's sacred. She cannot be touched. She will not be touched only by me, right? She's a sacred woman. Now, if she's a girlfriend and she had a threesome, then I would look at her a different way. I would.
That's
You know?
that's not cool.
Read that. What that said? I like when people read their live because it's interesting because I'm more involved in their life.
Setting the right experience is key. And someone said it's none of their business, but I don't remember what that's for.
I don't know.
And someone says Treyway.
I don't know. Maybe they high. It's Friday. But no.
It is Friday. I gotta work. Ugh.
You gotta work tomorrow?
Mhm.
Who works on the weekend? You know what I do on the weekend? Oh God. But no, like I feel like
That's right. See, our live is popping.
it's lit right now. I never go live. I hate
Me neither.
live.
This is my first time
I
going.
I
hate
never went
live.
until I started doing podcasts, and that's
Yeah.
because he was like, "Just go live." I'm
Just
like,
go live.
I don't know how to go live, and I had to figure it out like
Because
like a year ago.
I'm gonna just explain my methods, right? My methods to my madness is women control social media.
Okay.
Women control social media.
I don't believe that's 100% true.
I kind of do because, like,
I like when
a
people
lot of
agree.
the women.
I'm just gonna sit back.
I feel like a lot more women are on social media than maybe men, and then it's like if there's more women supporting women, and there's more women
okay.
supporting men. You don't really find that many men like in other men's photos, but you'll find women like in women's photos and women like in men's photos. But then like when women give men reasons to be on Instagram. I guess.
I'm batting my eyes at you because I think you're saying the right thing. Because that's and that's my point. Like women
Yes, Danielle,
control
what's the, confused,
social media.
face about, or that's your question face, or what
I
is that?
hate confused questions.
I don't
Like
know.
he
Emoji.
smoke
I like
Ask
that
your
stuff.
question. I don't know.
Smokes-
You gotta ask your question.
smoke some weed to get unconfused. But no,
I tried weed before, and it really does not do anything for me.
what kind of weed are you smoking?
I don't know,
let me call a
There's
guy.
so much stuff there.
Right?
It's just
I remember
not.
something called A. Kush, obviously.
Can I
Purple Haze, I heard of.
Yeah.
can I take it back? I remember we was just smoking blacks and greens at one point. Shout out to everybody from East New York who was smoking blacks and greens
Yo,
because
I'm not even from East New York.
yo,
So-
no. You from Crown Heights, right?
Yes.
So shout out to everybody from Crown Heights who was smoking what? Blacks and greens at one point.
Well,
Cause blacks was the
Nice.
shit. Oh yeah, you was in the
I was in Girl Scouts and stuff.
Oh god. Where my cookies at?
What cookies? Oh, I haven't.
Listen, y'all be prolonging on the cookies, and why it takes 2 months? Why we can't get the cookies right there? They gotta make the cookies from the factory.
No, because we don't have it like in our
You
in
made-
our house to just give it to you. We take the order, then we have to send it in. Then they have to send us what we like what people want, and then we have to give it out.
I feel like you just making excuses.
No, I'm not.
Cause you
because
got like
that's-
4
that's-
buttons.
No,
No buttons.
Oh.
Oh, she looking down like she got
patches.
patches, buttons. I never did Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts. I always thought it was a bunch of pedophiles and
Well, no.
Some-
because normally it's the women that's running it.
I guess. I don't know. It's pedophiles and the boys one. Now we all gonna suck our teeth like we don't hear about it on the news. Let me not give you fake news, people. I'm giving you real news. It was years ago. It was a bunch of pedophiles. But another thing I want, like, damn, we talked about. I think we talked about a lot of sex. I don't really like talking about sex though, because it just makes people uncomfortable. Because it makes people uncomfortable talking about sex though. It really does.
Who's uncomfortable?
No, like people in general though.
Or it looks like my live from Miami.
Live from Miami.
IG, blacks and greens.
Oh, there. Somebody said blacks and greens. They from probably East New York. The clean part.
Boys from Canarsie.
Oh, shout out. Oh, shout out to those dudes from Canarsie. I'll see you on the L train. Hopefully they don't shut it down. But hopefully you don't work on the weekend because you asked out. But no, like people, I realize like when you talking to like, and when you're in a relationship with someone, and even going back to what we was talking about the past, like leave the past in the past. Women do not like to disclose their past. Why?
What's the purpose?
Why?
Some don't.
Because
Men
do
don't
you
either.
do you have something hidden?
Like what? What
To
do you
be
think is
honest-
something in our past that you would think that is something
To be
that's hidden?
honest, like for me, when I stop talking to someone, like I legit kind of just forget about you. Like whatever it was,
Yeah, it's probably
I forget about you. Like I said, the guy that I was dating in college, when we linked up years after graduating, he brought up the fact that, yo, I remember the soap you used to use. Do I even remember him being in my shower? No.
Congratulations on your graduation. That's all I care
That
about.
was mad years ago. Mad years ago.
But okay, age come out soon, right? I get the age out people soon. They don't even know. I get it out. But like, I feel like women hide like not purposely, but just like I'm not gonna tell them.
Well, no, I don't think it's like that. I don't think it was like premeditated. Like, oh,
Right.
this is so significant in my life. Let me just not tell him.
I just
To
think
be
if it
honest-
doesn't if it doesn't come up in a conversation, like what am I like? Why am I even just sharing certain things with you? 'Cause
Right.
men damn sure not gonna share anything with us that they
No,
don't want us to know.
I usually do.
It's not like extra, like spectacular. I don't think anyone's gonna like really bring it up. Like for example, if you're like, oh, did you ever have a threesome? Then that person might say like, oh yeah, I had a threesome with my
Right.
2 exes
Yeah.
2
Right.
years ago.
But then, hey, have you ever had sex with a woman? Oh yeah, I have sex. No, nobody.
Oh,
I
so
did.
you ask your girlfriends that if they had sex with a woman?
Why not?
Oh.
You wanna-
Right, but they're probably gonna say yes or no. But then you bring it up, but no one's gonna like voluntarily be like, oh. Yeah.
And you know what I do? My hands start doing this. I can't wait. I can't wait to see that woman. No, like honestly, if she has sex with an ugly one, I'm be mad as hell though. I'm be mad as hell.
But ugly as in what? As in a dyke? Or
Like,
just ugly as in
Ugly as in like like a person, like ugly
No,
person.
'cause guys
Like,
find a dyke ugly because it's like, ew, I'm not.
No, I don't find dykes ugly. Some dykes can be very mannish, right? And some dykes can be very
Girly.
girly, right? but they act mannish,
That's what
and
the ish is for.
and and what they call them AGs, right? Yeah.
What is that again?
Aggressive girls, aggressive girls.
Aggressive girls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't. If a woman tells me like, hey, like I dated an AG and like I'm gonna say, okay, let me see her profile. I want to see how this woman look. No, I would say a woman. Say a
So
woman.
You didn't date her because she dated.
I didn't
AG.
say that.
So
I
why
said
you wanna see her,
I want to know how this woman looks
Why?
because if this woman looks more like a man, then I'm gonna say, ho, you should have just dated a man.
That's not nice. I dated
Yo,
an AG
he made a good
and-
point.
What he
was
said?
Like, have you ever wanted to like unfuck a person after you learn their history? Yes.
Oh God, it seemed like that nigga.
No.
But no. Like, have I? No, I have not. Well, most recently. Well, let me not. All right, like, yes,
Yes, what you want to unfuck somebody?
I would, and I.
You should.
Okay.
No, wait, I'm so confused.
No.
No, I'm answering the guy's question. Like, would you
No, he should.
like honestly, would you like if you asking me, I would say yes, I would.
I would want to unfuck everybody I probably did that I'm not with right now. So
Interesting.
I wouldn't say everybody, but I would.
I know who, and I know.
Ooh, shut the hell up.
I
You
know.
don't
No, not you, but I know who I would like unfuck.
let me think. Who
I should just say their name just to be like. I like
If
to
it's
say.
a common name, then you can say it.
Nah, it's not that common. You say your name first. And I should say.
And my name is really common. I'm just not trying to be disrespectful.
See, that's what I think we forget. Like, life is about being honest and being disrespectful to certain people. Shout out to Grenada.
You don't even know what that is.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I know everything. What you got going on this weekend? Talk to me.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I actually have a band launch tomorrow.
A band launch?
Yeah.
Like a.
No.
Oh.
Are you American?
Sometimes.
That sounds
Sometimes I could trick
Alright,
people.
So, well, I'm West Indian.
Eh?
Huh?
Huh?
You know what that is?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm West Indian.
See, I
And
tricked you?
I'm from Grenada, but the band launch is for Guyana.
That's next to Trinidad, right?
Yes, Grenada. Oh, okay, you know a little something.
I know everything. Teak.
But the band launch is tomorrow. It's for Guyana. It's where we display
Mass.
the costumes or masks.
You playing mass this shit, too.
Yes, I am.
I know.
You're guessing.
No. Well, I gotta guess.
'Cause I don't even know if I'm playing.
You are playing mass
No,
this
I
year.
am playing.
You played last year, right?
Yeah.
Cause every other year somebody doesn't play mass.
I think that's every year.
But I'm saying it was a year you didn't play mass.
What year was that?
Think about it.
No, I play mass. May not have been in this country, but I played mass.
See? In this country I'm talking about.
Actually, I didn't play this year in this country.
There you
no,
go.
last year. I didn't play last year in this country.
There you go. I'm always right.
You're just
I like. Listen, let me tell you. I like going to the parade. Because I think it's a good sight. Can I say sight? It's a good sight to see.
I don't see no Miami people.
Miami?
Said they got their Miami people tuned in. We are.
Where? Unless you don't have Miami or Dolphin on this shit, like don't. You know.
Dolphins?
Well, Miami Dolphins.
Oh,
I'm American. You don't play soccer?
what?
Hmm?
Soccer?
No, that's
You
like
mean football?
That's like football.
football. Football.
In Grenada, we play cricket. Cricket is a big sport.
I played it one time
Cricket?
on the phone.
Oh my God, you did.
No, I did, but I think it's like baseball.
Yeah.
You hit the ball you hit the bat, you hit it with a stick, and it goes far, and it they catch it and they wind
Like,
it up.
sounds like it want to be right, but it just sounds so wrong.
So you play?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
This is like the getting to know you segment.
Why?
I
I
don't
don't know.
know.
About me.
No, it's not about nobody. But no. Like no. Or honestly, like I do like going into. I went to the parade one time, like the Labor Day parade one time.
Really?
It's so crowded.
My experience. My experience. Teak probably went several times. My experience. Okay, several. My experience is it was raining. My friend, he was Trinidadian, and his mother had a truck. She set up. She had good food. I ain't eat none because it was so crowded and different. And it was paint. People was throwing paint.
That's me. That's my people. That's the Grenadian.
Can I tell you something?
Go ahead.
I don't like to get dirty, and a lot of people know that.
Okay, so why are you on the parkway?
There you go. So ask me how many times did I go?
Once.
Once. Ask me would I go again?
All right, but
No.
you know what? It's actually a difference. Like, people are not supposed to throw paint
I thought that
on
was
Labor Day. That's only Juve.
Yeah.
And that's a Grenadian thing. Like, Grenada is like the mother of
Why we hold on?
Juve.
First of all, why we wasting paint that we could paint my walls with?
Because it's not that kind of paint.
What kind of paint is it?
It's like,
Talk
to
to
be
me.
honest, they just throw like washable paints.
I don't want to get dirty though, cause I'm clean.
Yeah,
I took a
don't like
shower
that.
already.
Yeah, so then that's just not for you. It's a different kind of fun.
I took a shower.
I just only
And
been one
you know
time
what?
because
That's a
it's
good
crowded.
point, because you know what? That's the reason why there's a lot of issues on the parkway.
Mhm.
Then you have the Americans who want to take part, but then they don't want to get dirty.
Yeah.
They want to fight.
Like I knew this girl. I'm not gonna say her name. I'm not gonna say her name. She a little pregnant now. I'm not gonna say her name. We're not gonna name names out there. We're not gonna just put
Man,
names.
I think she might know who it is.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? She's a little pregnant. Got me a little upset. At the end of the day, I'm still here, ticking. I'm a time bomb ticking though. But she was telling me about the whole, and because she went to Trinidad and they had the Trinidad Carnival there, and she went there and they threw paint there. So
Somebody asked me to take 30-second callers.
yeah, call your phone.
My phone?
There you go. Nobody taking callers here, bro. Scary.
All right, so call.
So hold on, no.
Call me.
Tell him to write if he can. God, I hate people when they can't spell. What his question is, and we can
Well, he
answer.
said 30 seconds. I don't know if he could write 30 seconds.
Tell him to write in 15
That's a lot.
seconds. Tell him to
Okay,
call.
So K-Tone, call.
Call. What number?
What just happened?
The live just ended because of poor connection. It did it to mine.
No. Should we tell him to call? Let's tell him to call. Tell him to call my cell phone. I'm a guy, so maybe you wanna. I give my cell phone to anybody anyway. Yeah, call. But no, but I heard those events get very intense.
What? Being on the parkway?
No, being in a part of the mix of the paint and the white stuff. Yeah, whatever stuff that floats.
How do I get out of this page?
Oh God,
Just share.
God.
Oh, he's calling.
Okay, he's on the thing.
He called me from Instagram.
Okay,
All right, you're on.
you're on the air, brother. How you doing?
What's going on? Put your video on.
Wait, I'm trying to figure that out right now. I promise you. How do I do this?
Oh, I don't know how to do the
Oh,
video.
this is a video. I don't
No,
want
you
to.
gotta. No.
Teak probably know how to do it. She
I
more.
don't know how to do the video.
Hello, yo, brother.
Share that's for your other Instagram, but he has to call back now.
How many Instagrams you got? Like 5?
No.
You got like 5 hitting
You gotta
Instagram.
go back and I don't know how to. No, you going live.
Oh God,
Wait, I think he got a call, right? Can
He's
he
probably gonna have to call
call?
back. So cancel that. Let him.
bro, call,
He can't call while I'm on live?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, he could.
But you.
brother. Can you call back?
Oh, okay. Go
There we
ahead.
go.
You got it?
Yeah, we good. We good here. How you doing?
See the video?
What video?
Oh man, that's
Oh.
an iPhone 5.
Nah, this is
Oh.
it's a 2X.
No,
Go
you
ahead.
can see
You
the.
can see me now?
Huh?
You can see me now?
I can't see you.
I don't know how to
We
use
don't
it.
know how to do. I don't know. Yeah.
Well, what?
Go back.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
So what's up, man? How you doing?
Wait, can I do live while you're doing this?
Live from Miami. Yeah. Do it on live.
How I do that?
So you gotta go back on live and he'll request to join and you just
Okay.
Go back.
Oh man, this is taking up like a whole hour of the show.
All right. So I'm on live, right?
This is amazing.
I'm on live, right?
yeah. So you on live.
So he has to request it.
Yeah, once he pop up on her live, join in on her live, and she's just gonna click it, and then he'll be up there.
Oh, I did see people.
So he's live from Miami, right?
So is that him? That's that him? He asked to join, yeah. So you're gonna go live with him, yeah.
Hey, brother, how you doing?
Let it connect.
Okay.
So it's connecting.
I be so eager. Like, I'm an eager guy.
We see.
Eager people.
Ah, that's my guy. Look, listen, I don't know who you are, but I like you.
But the fact that it's East,
But the fact that you said East New York, I like you, bro.
He's not even from East New York.
How you know?
Cause his mother dates my father.
Oh, okay. Well, it's like a family reunion in this motherfucker. Listen, shout out to you. Yo, listen, let me tell you something. You got to subscribe to the podcast, too, while you're doing all this at the same time. There you go. And I want can you just say fuck all the other podcasts and this podcast is the best one because I got the best with ladies up here? Real Conversations.
Shout out Real Conversation. Your boy Tone in the building. What's up, man? East New York in the building.
Gang shit. I like that. I like these people.
Oh, you in Miami?
Oh, he in Miami for real. Oh, that's what's up. Yo, word to mother, I ain't gonna lie to you. I wish we was in Miami right now.
I don't.
You know why? Because these ladies will be wearing swimsuits and we'll be having a swimsuit contest.
What the hell is a swimsuit contest?
They don't have them no more. I'm bringing it back.
What was your 30-second call thing you wanted to do?
I just wanted to make sure I just came to check y'all temperature, you feel me? Because I heard it's like
Wow.
wow,
So
you
you wanted to
rub
rub
it
it
in.
in.
You know what? I appreciate that.
That's
Eastern.
all right. We warm with the Duce.
Shut up. Shut. We wearing shorts here too one day. In June. Holla at us. Definitely appreciate that. Say it again one more time for the culture. And who is better than? There you go. I like this guy. This guy's amazing. This guy's amazing. You're amazing, man. Stay warm. Stay warm. Oh man. Shit.
That's all right.
So we gonna
Let's do that again. Let's do that again. People, you can request on your joint, not on my joint. Right, we about to get.
No, like he's talking about what you just did. Like
Yeah, I want other folks to do that because I think it's dope, man. I think there's a lot of interaction. I love interaction.
mine. Send a mine.
There you go.
What just happened?
Listen, this is what I like.
All right, he's just gonna keep.
Yes, man.
He's gonna have to do what
Yo, tell the owner of Wet Willie's I'm coming. Tell him I'm coming. It's a big storm when I come through. All right, one, man. Did I just go East New York on y'all real quick?
you said?
I just went East New York.
What you said that went East New York?
Just everything. He still there? Oh. But yo, listen. I like when people interact. I like the interaction. The interaction is like it makes the podcast. Think about it. I'm a very wise guy. Very intelligent.
A little bit.
Smart.
You are.
Very funny sometimes. Once in a while.
Once in a while.
Tell that person to request. Because you squinting. You need glasses?
Actually, I do wear glasses. That's
You
so
do?
funny.
Oh, you're wearing glasses. We'll be a nerd day. Let's have nerd day one day.
I need some.
Nerd day. He got glasses on. I gotta give me
Oh,
some.
you got glasses on too.
Yeah. I wear my glasses all the time, even when I have sex. Gotta-
Well, that's awkward.
Listen, baby, I gotta see what I'm doing.
You should be able to feel. You should know everything by now.
Oh man, listen, it's funny because like,
No, seriously, you do.
no, I don't.
Wait, why? Why do people take offense when you have sex with socks on?
First of all, I
That's so weird.
I take my socks off when I get in the bed. So
I
for
took
me to
my socks off when I got home.
so
but-
for me to be in the for me to have sex and having socks on, it's gonna feel like a lot of hot, warm temperature that I don't need on my
No,
feet.
but I
Yeah, I
feel
like
like
my
people
socks
take
on.
offense to it. I don't like my socks on, period. As soon as I get in the house, I take off
Hold on.
everything.
Do you have good feet? And do you want to show? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Show.
Give a damn if you got good feet or
Me
not.
neither.
It's like
No,
you
like
put
no,
socks
cause
on.
sometimes,
Oh,
cause sometimes women or men don't want to take their socks off because their feet not done.
Listen, well, you gotta figure it out then. I don't know.
I never.
Your
I
feet
never-
done right now?
Yeah.
Well, let's not. All right. Oh, that's fast.
Oh.
Quick.
I
Yeah.
need, I'm going this weekend.
I hope so.
I need a little.
Cause yours don't want to look like these. Let me stop. I'm just joking with you. But no, like
Go. They looking.
no, like that's one thing I like. I like as a man, and I know what I like, and I like a woman that has her feet and her nails done
Of course, who doesn't like anyone that's groomed?
and very pampered. You know what I'm saying? Like
No,
I
but then again, it's like,
but I know the struggle is
guys
real.
Don't want to pay for it, so it's like, how
Hold
do
on,
you
hold on.
guys-
My paper is just as long as, and I'm just joking. But no. I things like that I like to pay for because it's something that's pleasing me.
Why my phone keep shutting off?
Did you pay your bill?
Oh yeah, it says
Sprint?
pause due to poor connection.
Sprint?
T-Mobile.
Oh.
Yeah, I got T-Mobile, so it's did the same thing.
Oh, shout out to T-Mobile Tuesdays. They're gonna sponsor this podcast one day.
Why they just pay my bill?
If y'all keep talking, if
Like in 3 weeks, and my phone's still on.
oh wow,
I don't know how it's just-
she's like,
Now,
mm,
T-Mobile be doing that. It be keeping your phone on. They just billing you.
yeah. Oh damn, y'all all know about not paying y'all bill.
I pay my bill.
I'm like the only one that pay their bill here.
See, actually, I'm
You
on
let me
auto
rock,
pay,
so-
so
Oh, okay.
they just take it right out my.
Let me ask you a question. Does that work for two different lines? I'm just asking you a
Well,
question.
I have 4 lines on my phone.
So can it work for this line where you auto pay?
It works for my account.
How about we just
Exactly.
listen? You know what's funny is like you meet a woman like, oh, can I get on your line? Like
Who say that?
that's what I'm saying. Like I wouldn't mess with a woman who gonna say, oh, can I get on your line?
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with anybody that says that.
Because like first of all, you can't pay your own bill. Like
No, first of all, it's like, so whose line are you on?
yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
Or what if you're on some other guy line and he about to trash you,
Right. That
and now you looking for a home?
Right.
Right, that means she's a
Mm.
scavenger. She's just looking for the next person to like live off of.
Yeah, I hate when women like another thing I want to just bring up too because I know it's short and I know like this conversation will go on is like women being more submissive to men, right? I feel like women should be more submissive to men and women
Why?
should be more domestic and women should be more domestic.
But how could they be submissive if the guy is not even giving them anything to be?
See, that's what I'm thinking.
Right.
Like the guy
Right,
should
that has to happen.
the guy should always give
He
and
should
make
be
sure
a
and provider,
so
a
that
provider.
way she can be submissive.
Exactly.
But a lot of men are not providers.
See,
and
and
that's
I
not
think
about us being
and I
submissive.
think that's where it goes wrong. I think that's where men, as me as a man, I'm the biggest provider because the nature I was brought up in, right? And that's how you learn. Like a deadbeat is a deadbeat because he learns to be a deadbeat, but a provider learns to provide, and he always going to be the provider, regardless of anything. So if he loses his job, he's gonna go out there and try to do something to make sure that food is on the table because he's a provider. And me going back to my last statement is that women should be submissive to a man. So give the man whatever he needs. Give the man whatever he wants.
That's not how it works.
That's how it should work.
I feel like a guy should be giving a woman what she needs.
Hmm?
That's what a provider is.
Yeah, and then what she should be giving the man.
Well, a woman is,
I'm listening.
you know, domestic. Like she would just take care of him.
Okay, cook, clean.
I mean, you know, it's 2019, so everybody's supposed to be 50-50.
No,
However,
don't agree.
right. However, I feel like in
You
the
think it should be
Bible, it says that
50-50?
a man, to be honest,
I'm going by the Bible version. I'm sorry.
right, that's what I was about to say.
Right.
Like in the
I think you're
Bible,
dope.
It says that a man should provide, procreate, and protect.
And protect. Exactly. I am your
And a
father.
woman should take.
No.
Right, no, I mean, in the Bible, yeah.
In the Bible, like I am your father. Like once we walk down that aisle, your father passes me. I'm your dad now. Like I'm your provider.
Right.
I'm your protector. I'm your Damn, I make so much sense.
That's how it is in the Bible. However, I know that now a lot of people are like, it's 50-50. And I feel like everybody, every situation is different. There are women out here who says like, listen, I'm not about to be at home washing dishes and mopping the floors. I can make this money too. And I feel like that's okay. And then there are women who are just kind of like, you know what? Staying home and taking care of the house is a job that I want to do for my family and not hire someone else to do it. So I'm going to do that. But there's different ways of looking at it, because the way I look at it is like staying home is a really a full-time job.
It definitely is. It definitely is. It definitely is. It definitely is.
9 to 5, you know, you get to clock out.
Yeah.
When you're taking care of home, you don't.
It's no clock out. It's no such thing as clocking out.
No,
and if you clocked out, then you crazy.
You're on call 24/7. So, you know, as much as people want to act like staying at
Like-
home,
Like, but not like take the kids out. Take kids out. But let's take kids out. Boom. They to the side. You just have the man and a woman. She still should be at home, taking care of the household.
She should be at home, but you know, should the household be taken care of? Yes. But
Absolutely.
There are some women who are successful to where they can afford to pay someone to take
See,
care of the home
See, that's what
while
now.
they're at work.
Now I do believe in like, and I'm not gonna be an asshole and say I don't believe in equal pay, because I do believe in equal pay for men and women. I do believe in that. I also believe in women are equal to all of the work and things that men are entitled to. But I feel like a woman place is not at home, but it should be directed to home, right? Call in, Corey. I like people interaction.
Well, if we not rich, she gonna have to work.
Corey, call in, man.
Ain't doing no 9 to 5.
I mean, some people do believe in that. Like, some people believe that, like, if
Like,
we're
if we
working
wealthy and not
towards
wealthy,
a
then-
goal.
Right.
Well, if we both not wealthy and fine, your ass got it. We both gotta work together.
Yeah, I feel like a
Yeah, I
lot of
believe in
people,
it.
you know, they have like a you know, where they want to meet. Like, hey, like let's make 250 grand by the end of this year, and this is what we got to do to get there.
Can I put numbers on top of this? All right, so in America, just America, an average couple, man and a woman, or other, whatever you want to call it, is supposed to generate at least $80,000 a year.
Both of them
Together.
That's it.
Yeah,
Combined
Yeah.
combined income. That's in Brooklyn.
Not a lot.
That's 4%. I'm just getting numbers. If I'm wrong, people tell me. If I'm wrong, I'm fine. I'm being wrong. But it's only 4%. And the only reason I can say that is because in East New York alone. No.
What's with this East New York?
Because I'm from East New York. But from East New York alone, it's only 3 people who's making $100K a year in the entire East New York. So if we're looking at numbers, we can tell that the numbers in throughout Brooklyn, it's very low that families making $80,000 a year.
So you're saying this as to women should work?
Women-
So that way
I'm
the
saying that
should increase, or you're saying that as to like no one has.
I'm saying
working, and that's why
women.
we're
I'm
not
saying
those numbers.
women. Like I said before, women should still be equal. Should make equal pay with men, but they should also work and still be domestic. I feel like that's where it goes wrong, because since we make equal pay, I'm not gonna be domestic.
But then again, a woman can't do everything. She can't provide and be domestic. If she's willing to help you provide and still be domestic, then you gotta provide and be domestic as well.
Oh no. Like that's what I'm saying. Like a man should be provided and should provide and be the provider, be the protector, be the everything. But the woman should, if she's making equal pay, then she should be what? She should be domestic.
But how can she be domestic and have a career?
So you're
You
gonna
get
have
it? It's
no,
like
like I don't
you
get it.
okay, because you want to be the provider, right? And you have a job,
Okay.
right? She's a provider. She has a job. However, you still expect her after her job to come home and be domestic.
Well, she can't cook
While
some
you
chicken
just have one hat. How is it that she's gonna have two hats and you have one? Why can't you have
because
two that she has?
because when God made woman, He made women to do what?
What do you mean?
What I'm saying is that He made her.
To be a partner.
See now we going to a different level because now we talking about partnership.
Right, that's what it is.
But we're not talking about partnership. We're talking about a woman being domestic and taking care of the household.
According to the Bible,
Now you're gonna
God
pull out
made
scriptures.
Eve-
Now she
God made
say
Eve
Genesis section 2.
as a partner. That was it.
He-
He never told Eve
it said
that
that?
she had to take care of the garden. Yes, because Adam was lonely. When Adam was naming all of the animals, each animal there was two of them, but there was only one of Adam. So Adam was a little lonely, and God made Eve to keep Adam company as a partner.
You went to
God
Sunday school the
didn't-
other day,
yes,
huh?
I did. I am West Indian. I grew up in the church. So
I'm American. I grew up
right.
in
God never told
church.
Eve she had to take care of the garden while Adam went and built houses. He never said that. She was there as a partner. However, God did say that as a man should provide, procreate, and protect, because Adam did have the skills as to like fight the lions and tame the animals and do all that stuff. And Eve was the nurturer. She was there to like help him if he felt weak, to encourage him, to bring him up.
when we get off air, I want you to show me that scripture.
I'm not Googling. I'm sure it's gonna pop up.
Cause
Just Google. You can probably Google it right now. Why
Because
did God
a woman should be domestic. She should cook, clean, and take
Well-
care of the household properly.
Someone says, I like what you said. You're right. We still got the the patent leather hats though.
I think
Patent leather hats.
I think they say that because you're cute. So it's like,
Look.
yeah. Listen. We just said what runs social media. Who runs social media? Women.
I suppose.
So if you guys was to say, I'm sorry, if you guys was to say like, this is this,
Well,
a
no,
guy's gonna automatically like, hey, babe, you right, babe.
No.
You right,
If it
babe.
makes sense, it makes sense.
And they're gonna be like, this is how they're gonna say, you right, babe.
No, if it makes sense, it
Come on,
makes
babe,
sense.
babe.
That's all. I mean,
Babe.
I'm not disagreeing that a woman can't be home if that's what she chooses to do. I'm just saying that women have a choice.
Sometimes.
But I mean, you do have
And
women
I just
that
feel
are
like
both
if-
that
mhm.
work and are domestic. So
Yeah, and I just
And they
feel
should
like
be.
if you're okay with her being a provider, then you should kind of like step in and be like, hey, babe, you know what? Since I had today off and you work, let me cook.
My stomach
Just
hurt.
like,
absolutely.
just like if you have the day off or if you're sick out from work, she's gonna pick up some more shifts to help take care of what you.
Babe, I was on the toilet all day. I ain't cooking nothing. I was sick.
Okay, well,
But I do
she'll really be the type to be like, that's all right. I'll cook for myself.
as a man I do like to cook.
That's good.
Because I believe in men should be able to have those talents. So when a woman leaves,
Yes, I do agree.
leave them, they're able to fend for themselves.
And you know what? And that's why a lot of women try to make their own money. So that way, if a man leaves and they can't provide for her anymore, she can fend for herself.
But I'm giving her money.
Yeah, but what happens when that stops?
It's never gonna stop. As long as you keep giving me the vagina, it's never gonna stop.
Right,
Can't
but
stop,
she
won't
might
stop.
not want to give that to you because now,
Exactly.
what is that like legal prostitution?
Yeah. Oh, did you? I'm sorry. Let's go back. I want to ask you a question. Did y'all see Diddy on Instagram?
No.
I'm so sad. He said he's back. I don't know.
Back from where?
You know his.
When he asked me, I said,
You know the girl died. His girlfriend for many years died. Kim
Oh,
Porter.
his baby mother. That wasn't his girlfriend. Cassie was his girlfriend.
His Kim Porter was his girlfriend for many years.
Kim
Kim was
still
his-
had a
I'm
place.
so confused about because
She
he
still had
went
a
on
place
this.
in
He went on
it,
this
yeah.
whole rant.
Oh, who's
about
kicking
his
me?
soulmate.
Kevin trying to play
Okay, let's
footsies.
just go right-
Kevin trying to play footsies. We in a small studio. He's trying to touch my leg. God.
Niggas is famous now. Let me borrow $20, bro.
No problem. I cash app it to you.
But he went in this whole rant talking about
She was
Mind you,
though.
okay, but he was in a relationship with Cassie. So that's
You can be in a but no. Let me just explain.
But you notice Cassie
Alright.
took down all her photos of him.
Right.
Even the
and
I'm
that
a-
can
even
tell
the
you she has
photo,
sense.
even the photo that she put up when Kim first passed away, she put up this
I'm
nice
gonna
photo of
wait.
Kim and wrote this really nice poem.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm gonna wait.
Yeah.
Go
what
ahead.
are you gonna
Go
wait
ahead.
for? But that's gone.
I'm listening.
Like she took everything. Off. It's just
Yeah,
pictures
and
of
I don't blame her
very-
because it's
yeah,
like, how
'cause
do
she
you go
can see,
on
like,
to say all of
He
that?
went on too much. He was too.
It was like they were still in a
too much.
relationship,
Yeah,
and that's kind
I
of
believe
weird.
they was.
Yeah, and that's kind of weird for her as a woman to know that he's with someone else and then still being like the secret.
I'm gonna wait.
Because she was a part of, like, she did. I mean, I know, like, you can do things with it, as co-parenting, you can still be
See, that's
interactive
why-
with, but it was
and
just
that's why
too
a lot
much.
of women
Like,
don't
a
believe
lot.
that co-parenting shit
I
because
believe it to a certain extent. It's just that the other parents of his other kids didn't interact how Kim did.
Can I
Like,
tag
she
you
was
in?
always there
Can I
for
tag in?
vacation and family
Can I-
photos. Like,
Can I tag in?
Mhm.
Can I tag in?
Sure.
Can I tag in? It's like you playing double dutch, right? You played double dutch before, like you hesitate. I feel like when we're gonna read that when you have a soulmate,
I think you're gonna say what this person says.
everything else fades away.
Oh well, no. This person said the complete opposite. He said the definition of a soulmate doesn't necessarily mean life partner. But who would not want to be with their soulmate? Like who
But
gets you like
but
your
sometimes
soulmate?
but
That's like
sometimes
your-
but sometimes
that's
your
like
soul
rib, like,
your soulmate can be very combative. Your soulmate can be your soulmate can have your soulmate can have ways that you don't always agree with. That you guys are always not on the same page, right? Your soulmate and somebody that you like. All right, well, let me just leave her alone because she needs her cooling off period. She needs her time. I'm gonna give her that, and that's what he did. I feel like he gave her time, and then he went to Cassie. He's like, oh, hey, Cassie, hey, we all.
Okay, so then that's saying
But
that
then
Cassie wasn't really much. Cassie
But no,
was just like this
it's
distraction or this
no,
right now.
it shows that it takes a man and a woman a long time to build that soulmate ism. And then when you got Cassie, it's like, oh, this is my girlfriend. This is somebody I love. You can love, because don't get it twisted. You can love two women at once. You can love two women. Don't let a man tell you, oh, no, I love you. No, you can love two women at once. Trust me, I know. Not to say that oh, yeah, fine. You're just going to be.
You've done it before, right? You loved two women at the same time before?
Absolutely, I did.
No,
Absolutely.
I
Absolutely, I did. Because I don't think it's anything wrong. And Deion Sanders made a good point when y'all was watching. If y'all was watching the 30 for 30, with Deion Sanders, he said 30. I want you to read that too. You got to read that. But the 30, you can have two loves. Sometimes you just might choose one and take you all away. But sometimes you might choose the other one and it might not take you that far. But it's taking you long enough. Go ahead, read that. I'm sorry.
So it says your soulmate could be someone who resonates well with you, but don't necessarily work in a monogamous relationship.
This guy seemed like he likes some. He's on your live. You follow him, or he follow you? He's a follower. That guy, you don't make no sense.
He does, because I heard some people say that like when your soulmate doesn't. All right, so when we hear the word soulmate, we think like, oh my God, this is the person I'm gonna be with. This is like
That's your definition of soulmate.
No, that's what I think when I hear the word
No, that's
soulmate.
true. Okay.
But then when you Google, everybody Googles when you want to know what that is, or like, hey, could this person be my soulmate?
I googled you before you.
You did?
Nah, I'm just joking.
Oh.
Scared you.
I'm like, what came up? So he's saying that, like, I know from Googling it, it says that, like, sometimes some people, being with your soulmate doesn't make it easy to be with that person. So sometimes you can be with your soulmate and not even know that's your soulmate because they're so annoying or, But for me, I thought being with your soulmate was like you're dancing in heaven with this person.
It's no such thing.
So this is kind of what this person is saying. That it's like, even though you're with your soulmate, it doesn't mean that you guys together.
Ask him, do he have a soulmate? Whatever his Instagram is
you
before
can
we.
love two people, but only be in love with one.
Right.
You can love two.
That.
You can love two people, but only be in love with one.
No, because it's like I said, you can love two women, but to be in love is different. To be in love, that mean I like the way she smell, she eat, she talk, she breathe. You know, like everything about her, everything. You know, I like the way she bite her nails when she's nervous. Like little things like that. I think those are important to relationships.
I think that's what women want to know when they ask if you love. Because for us, everything is so dramatic. Everything is so much to the extreme. We will not tell somebody we love them if we're not in love with them.
But see, women are different with their emotions with love, though, because sometimes they don't say, "Oh," like it's been times when, like, in cases I know, like you would say, "Oh, I love you," and it's like, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't love me.
Who say that?
But I'm just saying, in cases that I know.
You saying women or men?
Women will say, "Oh, you don't love me," and I'm like, "Oh, how you know I don't love you? Like I'm telling you I love you. It's not just to get in your drawers because I got in them already. It's just I'm telling you for reassurance."
They don't feel like you're in love with them. They feel like you may. Because the way you guys look at, yeah, I love you. We look at like, okay, that's like.
Mm-hmm.
But then when we're like in love, that's what you guys no. What we consider love, that's what you guys would consider in love.
If I tell you this, that, and this is the honest truth, and I would tell anybody this, and anybody off the top, that every woman that I dealt with, I had love for, and I told you that,
right?
And I told you that, and I
you can have love for them.
Like,
doesn't mean that
like,
you know,
that you're in love with them.
Like I loved them, and I was in like I was in love with them,
like smitten,
like they.
I would throw my coat over a puddle for you.
That's kind of a cliche, but yes, and it wasn't like because you can be in love with, like I said, I was in love with them because it's things that I seen in them that was like, I can see you doing this, and I want to make sure you.
Potential because they weren't that. You just saw that they could.
I saw, and that's what I'm saying. That was the end, being in love. But that was the end, being love, and being in love with you, to see you at a level that you didn't see yourself.
You were in love with what you thought they could be, but you weren't really in love with them.
I was
madly in love.
You was not in love with everybody. You probably had love for and cared for, you know.
And that's the thing with us women. We have that for anybody we kind of meet.
Are you guys in love now?
Me, no. Am I?
You don't know that.
I answered so quickly. Who's on my
Oh God! See, and see how you deflected that? You deflected. Are you in love? And to follow up, if who's on your love?
Because I don't need.
Teak, are you in love?
I'm not in love.
No, yeah, you can't be in love when you know.
You can't be in love when somebody don't love you back.
Right. So
you can't
that's
be in love
like
when no one
but I'm
is,
not in
you know,
love.
doing things for you to be in love with them.
But see, that's what's wrong with guys these days. I'm like a relationship therapist.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I give relationship advice. I must say, like, I feel like you should, if you with a guy, then he should treat you as if you're the only one.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only one.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're only one person. Mm-hmm. He should treat you like that one.
Yeah, he should treat you like you're the only one.
So if you saying like throwing your cliche, of course, people will agree with a guy who's from East New York and knows what he's talking about. But if your cliche of throwing your blazer over the puddle and you walking over it, every man an analogy. I'm sorry, your analogy. She's an art major. She's a, but close to. But when you are able to do that to your woman, to your one, then that's your one, right?
But you said that
I said, but you can love two.
Love two, but
Be in love with one.
But you can that's what I'm saying. You can love two, but be in love with that one, and
Right.
that one might
Would
be the
be the-
pain in the neck, or might be the stress, and she might be the stroke of your life.
Well,
But
you
guess
know
what?
Only
You're in
someone
love
that
with her.
you love so deeply can hurt you so badly. That's the only person that can hurt you.
Now I feel tears coming down.
Aw.
No. But seriously, like
Right.
I don't, you men and women love differently.
Okay.
We agree, and men love for reasons of, and it's, well, let's put it both hand in hand. Men love for emotion. Women love for emotion too. Women love for feeling.
For emotion.
And men love for feeling. Men love for feeling too. Men love for sex. Women don't love for sex all the time because feeling and emotion cover up the sexual
I could see that.
cover up the
It's more like a
sexual
closeness.
difficulties
Right.
or lack of sex. And men love less and women love harder.
Really.
I believe we.
Women love hard.
I do.
You know what? I know that women fall fast, but I think men love hard.
No, I think it's the opposite.
I feel like
because-
it takes
Mhm.
it may take a while for a man to
I'm
realize
listening.
he's in love, but once that man is in love, there is nothing that man would not do. Like this man would cry over you. This man would do anything. He would give you his last. Like that's how I feel. I feel like once a man loves you, he becomes like a big baby.
Is that the Caribbean side coming out of you?
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because
My accent came out?
no. Because Caribbean women, they usually get passionate when you talk about things like that in that
Oh, I thought
nature.
that was just me being black.
No,
Right. It just.
pro blood.
Yeah, like I feel like when men fall in love, like they are like, yo, this is my heart. This is if you ever look at a guy or if you ever give my shit away or that they get extreme.
Me and and I would say,
They think.
God, what they said. I like the
not-
interaction.
Not true. I don't know what that was about though.
I don't know.
Men and women love to the same capacity, but it
Wrong.
just takes men a while to admit it.
That's a man that said that or a woman?
I think this is a man to admit not to seem vulnerable. I agree.
I agree with
And
that
that's why I
part.
say I think it takes men longer too, but you're probably right.
I don't
They
have-
probably love at the same time,
Mhm.
but it does take them a while to he said he's a man.
I don't
So
have
it does
time.
take
Yeah.
them a while
I
to-
understand. I understand you're a man, and I don't have any problems with the LGBT community.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make no sense.
If you read between the lines,
I know what you're trying to say, but that's what I'd say to you. What?
Oh.
What you say to me?
oh my God, oh God, live going off. But I'm gonna close. You're gonna close, and you're gonna close, and we're gonna make it like closing, right? Like that's like 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I must say, having these various conversations about women and men and love, I think it brings a different perspective coming from two women, with different pasts and different backgrounds.
Oh, I love you too.
Okay, thank you, appreciate it. I just met her yesterday, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But no. But it's different, and having these conversations is different because you get a different perspective on women, and I think that's what men need. We need more perspective on women. I think women. That's why I said women run social media. They nudes, they pics, they all like you just see it, but you don't actually get to know them and get their perspective. And that's why I'm gonna close. Tiki, go next. Go ahead, hurry up.
What do you want me to say?
Close out. Do your own closing.
I don't
To you.
have no clothes.
Okay.
I guess it's just I don't even know what this. Like, what do you want me to touch? Anything based on love? We all have different meanings of love.
Yeah.
I do believe, huh? Oh, I I do believe men, it takes them a long time to admit, and they do certain things to when they feel like they really are loving that woman or falling in love. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
they do things to kind of sabotage it. To I don't know if they scared or if it's the insecurities or whatever it is, but whatever it is, they tend to sabotage love. But
Like distract themselves from it.
right, it's like because 1 minute it's like they on board with it. I'm so in love. The next minute,
They're like,
they
oh
pull
shoot.
away. And
Yes,
I don't know if
that's
it's
so true.
from past experiences or relationships that make them, be that way. But
They get scared. You ever seen a guy that's heartbroken?
right, but I just feel like everybody
You would
gets
think
scared.
that they
Like
would
no one
die.
wants to. Like I don't go into relationships to want to like think that it's going to end. So everybody goes into a relationship at least thinking, or at least I do, assuming that it's gonna last, it's gonna be forever. So I just think that we should be less afraid to love one another and open up and be honest to one another.
I agree.
Your turn to close.
I think she pretty much hit the nail on the head.
Hammer? No? No.
No, she sounded somebody messing up her clothes with some hammer.
Yeah, I agree with what she said. This person says that you think that's a lack of security in a relationship. I guess that men, but I agree. But to be honest, what are we closing out?
Just I guess about love.
About love.
Yeah, before we leave.
Well, I feel like everyone should just take the leap. Like love is such it's a great space to be in, and I don't feel like it's really that dangerous. Like how guys try to sway themselves away from it. But it's fun. I like being in love.
Right. I feel like most guys like to feel the hurt more than I don't know. It seems weird, but it's like just love. Like
yeah, like it's really
okay.
not.
Even if the relationship
with
something doesn't work, it's okay.
It doesn't have to be a nasty breakup.
Right. It should be something that's not nasty. I don't think I even had a good breakup. Like that's a crazy thing.
I think I had good breakups.
I don't think I had a good breakup.
It was just kind of like, okay, I don't want to be with you anymore.
And it was just like it wasn't good. It wasn't nothing where we was on that. That real like we left on that great friendly note.
At least it starts off like that, and then eventually you start to get annoyed, and then you're just like, okay.
Y'all crazy. I think everything is bad. The sex is bad. The relationship is bad. Sometimes.
Yeah, that's actually. You know what? I've never been in a relationship where, you start off enjoying the sex, but once you stop liking them, the sex starts to get bad. But I don't think I've ever stuck around to see if it gets better.
Unless it's a one night stand.
That I've never had.
I
Never
almost
had.
did.
Wow.
And I have a few friends
It
who was like,
would've
you
been-
should try it. It's amazing. I'm like, I don't know.
I couldn't. But it would have been if he didn't become my boyfriend after that.
Ah,
But,
clown.
it
Should
was
have just
a
had the
college
one night.
again. College is like for everything.
Yeah, college is the one night stand. Yeah. I'm not gonna count how many one night stands I had. Just leave it as. I woke up. I woke up.
So it wasn't a one night stand?
I'm just saying I woke up.
Oh. It was a dream?
No, far from a dream. I woke up. I was happy to be up after.
That happens?
Yeah.
But then I know people who could do that, could just go to a bar and hook up with someone.
Yeah. What bars are they going to? So I could just like.
I don't know. This is a Long Island. You gotta go to Long Island. I think that's where the freaks are. Like,
I'll be
you
there.
think those are like the good girls? No.
No.
Right.
Me and Kev going there tonight. I'm trying to have some
Crazy
sex.
donkey.
Oh wow, she know the name and everything. What's the bar on the name?
I don't know.
Shit.
I never went there. I know that's where everybody used to go.
Damn. Goddamn.
Oh, shout outs to Club Dagger, the club owner of the hottest club in
Brooklyn?
DC.
Oh, DC. Shout out to DC. I love people in DC. Let me tell you one thing about.
I used to go back out there.
One thing about DC,
Like,
DC.
how you go to a closing and
What?
you about to be
But
fired?
hold on. One thing about DC is always dope. It always
It was so
like
dope.
DC is so black. It's so pro black. It's so pro black, and that's one thing I love about DC. I tell everybody, yo, go to DC.
Yeah, I need
Yeah,
to
I had
go
a
back.
friend who
Like
said the same thing. Go to
DC. Shout out to him, yo. We in your club for free.
Out.
We in
Yeah,
your,
he hooked me up. Like that was his first time meeting me.
yeah.
And like he had got me and my friend a section. My friend is from DC. I went out with her, and it was so dope.
Tell him we coming in from for our for something. We lit. Tell him when we pull up, it's gonna be a show.
All right, we lit. We coming out there.
Oh my God. We're gonna do a podcast out there.
He actually loves all this stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry, T. T like, yo, you loud, nigga. Like, yo, calm down. T got
It's a nice, subtle, calm close.
T-
He was like, DC, yes. I'm like,
T got her gun in her pocketbook and stuff like that. She's just ready to fire. You know, I'm just like, just leave her alone. But no, DC is really good, and yes, we will be in DC. And we'll do a podcast out there just for the culture, because we're gonna try to do different thing for the culture, But I don't know where my man at. He's asleep. Oh.
waiting for you. He's about to downstairs in a little.
I'm telling you, it's so many compartments here. Like, can I like a different compartment? How do you guys feel about this area?
Actually, I like it because it's kind of like he's really catering, but the route up here
It's
is a
different.
little- yeah, but I mean we did it already, so we know that there's no
Yeah.
killer waiting behind you.
Yeah. No, we was just letting you know there's no killer waiting behind
Yeah, I heard
every door.
Like,
Yeah. But
weird noise.
yeah. But as we like I said, as we close and we just have fun, you know, people chimed in on live and Real Conversations podcast, real underscore conversations underscore
I
podcast,
think you gotta say that over.
real underscore conversations underscore podcast.
You sound like you didn't even create this.
He's like repeated it after
He's like,
you.
Right.
Because I have you know, because sometimes people don't catch it all the time. They catch it slow. It's like people catch things slow. But you know, it was pretty dope. We, you know, great having you again.
Thank you.
I'm pretty sure you'll come on again.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. I can get used to it.
Yeah, this is like it's being who you are.
Yeah, like I don't even feel like I'm at work.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Are you?
Am I at work?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. If I don't get paid, you ain't getting shit. But I appreciate you guys for coming on. This is Real Conversations, episode 6, season 2. Damn.
Start sticking it right in your
Forehead. And we are out. Thank you. We appreciate it. 1.
Bye, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
God. Kevin. We should just like go outside and give people wedgies.
Where'd you go?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go home and go to sleep.
What time you gotta wake up early? What time y'all gotta wake up? What time you
I
gotta wake
usually
up?
work for 8, so I gotta be at 6:30.
God, were you working in the city or?
No, Brooklyn.
Oh, I hate working in Brooklyn.
I know it's so hard to get to
To like the
Manhattan is easy. Just take the
what part of Brooklyn you work in?
Canarsie.
Oh, okay. God.
Yeah.
God, good luck. Well, it's not bad. Coming from Crown Heights,
To Canarsie?
it's not bad. It's just well, I know the 17. I know the 17 is just like. Oh, you don't drive?
It's nowhere near me.
You don't drive? Oh wow. I'm saying like I'm an experienced driver. I'm like,
I mean, I have my license. I've had my license for a long time.
oh shit, damn, you
I
got
just
me.
don't have a car
Wow.
in the city because I feel like
It's
it's
expensive too, no?
unnecessary.
No, it's expensive. It's expensive living in. You could just send it to my email when I sent you.
But now working in Brooklyn, I feel like I'm gonna need a car because I used to always work in the city where you just
You're
take
a
the
man
train
here.
Mhm.
and it's easy. But now it's so complicated because it's like you got to take a bus to a bus. It's like a lot.
Yeah.
Kamil, what you mean?
Jamel. Oh yeah. But like driving in the city is harder because it's so gridlocked. I'm sorry.
There's traffic too.
It's so gridlocked that you find yourself like stopping and getting
Yeah,
out.
I'm about to
Stopping
leave
and
now.
getting out. And before you know it, you